All right, episode number 4 of 7 before the springtime. Um, so it's Thursday, and today was the second last day of at my current job. Um, bit of an emotional day, but once I figured that I all right. First of all, I gotta get my thoughts together, but I started to get a little sad in the fact that I was like I made a lot of friends at this job. Made a lot of real connections. Um, but but you need to. I need to value my time enough that I am willing to be uncomfortable and pursue the changes that I feel I need to make. And part of that is obviously making more money for the time that I spend working for somebody else. um, and not only more money, obviously. Money helps. Money helps put food on the table and like pay rent nowadays. The cost of living is a little ridiculous, but um, and not only that, but be able to kind of put money away for the future, and like I just don't want to live to survive. I gotta thrive a little bit. So, but it's a challenging role. Like I was a little too comfortable in my role as an estimator. I was not exactly valuing the challenge is which is weird to say because there's a lot more to learn for it, but um I like even it can be a high pressure role. It can be a stressful role, but not for me. Like even closing days for projects, generally people are a little high strung, a little bit on the edge, but um no, I just it didn't light my fire really. Like it was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was relatively easy, I guess, in a way. Um, and I felt maybe I was getting pigeonholed into this little kind of reduced role, an expendable role, obviously, because they weren't even willing to offer a um, retaining. What am I trying to say? They didn't even try to retain me really. The raise that they were going to offer me to keep me was the one I was entitled to anyways for my yearly review. So that made the decision easy. So this new job will be at least 25% pay increase with a work vehicle to get to and from work, so I don't have to get a vehicle right away. And the challenges of this new role as a project manager, coming from an estimating background, I think that's exactly where I need to be. Like I need to be able to challenge myself um, to grow. Essentially, like I'll be more involved in the projects, uh, in the with the site supervisors, and just be that face of the company in the sense that yeah, I'll be the go-to guy. I won't just be sitting behind a desk and doing pre-construction. I'll actually be involved in actual projects that are ongoing. So that's interesting. It's interesting. A whole new set of issues and skills and opportunity to grow, make more connections, and really just continue on. Like it's just a continuation of my progress. Um, so yeah, today was a bit emotional, but at the same time, I can see the value in that I provide a bit of inspiration maybe to people that kind of feel stuck. So it's the burden that I must carry, and I accept it. I Once I kind of thought of it like that maybe some younger some younger coworkers are kind of looking at me and being like, "Wow, how can he change a job and get a new apartment and like do all these crazy ultra marathons. Um, and like raise a happy daughter. My daughter is very happy. She's a big part of my life. But like I am number one. If I'm not healthy and happy, then nobody around me is going to be happy and healthy. At least to the point that I can be satisfied that I'm being um the uh the influence that I know I can be. So it's just part of letting my light shine, letting the dragon out a little bit. So it's just a natural progression, I think. Another step along the way. Um, but yeah, tomorrow's gonna be my last day there. I'll turn all my keys and my computers and stuff in and just be done with that chapter. And the winds of winter, man, they're blowing. They're definitely blowing tonight. And um, yeah, I honestly just feel tired. I think this new naturopath I won't even call it medication, but the tinctures are definitely working. I feel the rash that I've been wrestling with for fucking 3 months now is it's honestly starting to clear up a bit. But I feel my body is definitely fighting something. Probably the infection that she prescribed these tinctures for. So it's encouraging, but I went for a run tonight with my girlfriend. A bit of a it was a pretty cool adventure in that we found this look off and we just looked over St. Margaret's Bay, and it was pretty epic. I wonder if I can actually add a picture to these videos. Last night wasn't last night. I added a video within the video, so I don't know. I'm getting a little better at this shit. So maybe once I'm into my apartment here in April 1st. Man, there's so many changes, so many fucking changes, and like last year or even like I would never consider kind of changing so much. I would be more cautious. But I feel that I am capable of seeing all this through. I know I'm capable. Like I've been selling myself short for so many years, just kind of believing that I was capable of more. But now there's no room for belief. Now is the time for action because I'm not getting any younger, and you know what? Like fucking no better time than right now to pursue what you want to be, right? So let the body heal, let the mind heal, let life happen on your terms is essentially where I'm at. So yeah, there's definitely some body immune system happening. Uh, and yeah, I feel tired, so that's encouraging because the past month or so, I've kind of wrestled with feeling sleepy at all. So I would really have to kind of focus down and go to bed, and sleep was hard to. I didn't find it hard to fall asleep, but staying asleep and having quality sleep was tricky to say the least. But I think that's coming. I think my body is healing itself, and just really shedding my skin. I think that was an accurate description. But yeah, the show must go on. So, what else am I going to talk about here? It felt like I had so much to start with, but um, all right. So today was tough. Well, we went for a lunch. My goodbye lunch was today, so I said goodbye more or less. It was a little less personable. It was just kind of like a token lunch where I felt like they had to do it, I guess, but it just kind of validates my direction that I'm on. Like I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to just deal with the status quo just for the sake of being comfortable. And like if I'm going to pursue this 200-mile ultra marathon, and it's gonna change my life again. It's going to open up new doors in my mind for sure. So If there's anything my 100-mile event last year taught me is that um, I can't hide. I can't hide from myself. Like these little dark areas are going to show up. They're going to be there persistently, unless I shine my light on them. So that's exactly what I've been doing. Um, and yeah, it's just a process, like step by step. That's how this shit's done. That's how greatness is made. Um, yeah, and I feel like I literally came from nothing. I didn't have an example to go by. I didn't have anybody really encouraging me in the sense of like, hey, you should do these fucking ultra marathons or start running. It was all self-contained. It was all self-oxidizing flame that I just really had to to light myself, to discover myself. Um and it was hard. It's been a fucked up journey. There are some long lonely nights of just fucking despair. Um but not anymore. Like today, I do get those feelings of like inferiority and insecurity and stuff, but I'm a lot better at just observing them and kind of just breaking them down for what they are, and really just coming to terms with getting over it. Like not getting through it, but just rising over it. Like there's love versus fear, and love will always conquer. So, but you really need to choose it. You need to make a conscious effort to get out of the fear cycle and really just observe what you're afraid of. Um, Fear of change and fear of failure. Like, what if I go to this new job and I'm not as good, or if it's too hard, or if I get stressed out? Like, fuck that. Like, when I was in the Navy, I would hammer on these fucking live rounds for the main gun with a sledgehammer, and um that put a whole new definition of stress for me. So that's why I can handle these high pressure roles of closing days for multi-million dollar projects and sign my name to them and be confident in my efforts. And you know what? And if I fuck up, I'll take responsibility for it. Like there's no sense in kind of hiding. And that's just the way I am, or I always wanted to be, but like I'm slowly starting to roll this out. And yeah, obviously, I'm changing. I fucking started a new job on Monday. Spring starts, and then I'm into a new apartment, and then I started training for 200-mile event. That's pretty fucked up. Um, like I don't even recognize myself these days, but that's exactly where I want to be. I never want to be in a spot where I'm looking at myself in the mirror again and being like, man, you can do so much fucking more. And just fucking the tears. I remember looking at myself and just tears. Just being so guilty of not uh so guilty of just selling myself short. I guess that's the most accurate part. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna focus on fucking recovering, man. I don't feel like shit, but I feel like I'm healing for sure. I think the body's finally catching up to my mind and my spirit, and yeah, just getting ready for this next push, I guess. Getting ready for the next chapter of spring. So, man, I think I might just cut this video short because I'm a little tired. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend and just chill out and just let the process happen tonight. I've done all I could, but yeah, today was a good day. It's always a productive day. Every day, well, you know what? Every day is a good day, to be honest. There's no such thing as a bad day. Every day is a chance to grow, chance to learn, chance to progress, another chance to take another step in the right direction. Big or small, just keep on chugging. Feed the dragon, man. That's essentially all it is. Um, yeah, feed the dragon, baby. Not the baby dragon, but feed the dragon, baby. Um, all right, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm tired. So, what did I say? Episode it was number 4, 4 of 7. Yeah, today's Thursday, so oh man, it's a powerful, powerful time in my life, powerful time in the year. So if you're watching these, man, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a part of it. And like man, you know what? I'm always gonna say that we're just getting started because I don't think this is ever gonna be really finished at all. It's just gonna roll into something more, something bigger, something badder, something more, something worthy of being like a fucking fully grown dragon. And even then, like the dragon friends and the dragon family, like it's all going to come together one day, and it's just going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, and soon enough, like this is going to be fucking global. I think, like who knows where this is going to take us. But anyways, all right, episode 4, March 16th. Holy moly. Okay, yeah. So winds of winter are half over now. I guess 4 of 7. So yeah, we're chugging. We're chugging. We're learning. We're healing. And that's the process. Respect the process. Peace, love, and clarity. Feed the dragon. Let's go.